What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Zab. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Happy first weekend of the year. And I wanted to make a video and talk to you guys about some of the technical analysis that I'm going to be doing on SPY. Share with you guys what my thought process is and what to expect going into on Monday. I have divided the chart into 1, 2, and 15-minute chart. It's still SPY, S&P 500. And I wanted to show you guys what my thought process is going into this current week. For YouTube, I thought it might be a good idea I still have my main account, but I wanted to challenge myself this year and start over on Thinkorswim with $1,000. Okay, so that is going to happen starting Monday, and I'm going to try to take a trade between 9:30 and 10 o'clock every day. And my goal would be to aim for 2% every single day. Okay. And if everything goes well, I wrote a little Python program. It tells me by the end of the year, I should have $160,000 just by starting with $1,000 and aiming for literally 2% every single day. Okay. Can we do it? I don't know. It sounds very easy to just aim for 2% a day, and sometimes the market is not going to go in your favor, which is perfectly fine by me, but I do want to try it out. I do want to see how far we go with this. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's go ahead and share the charts, and we are going to jump right into the charting session. So if you're new here, which you probably are because I don't have a lot of subscribers, still stuck on 17. If you are new here, consider subscribing. I try to upload every single day. I try to technical analysis, trading psychology, chart patterns, everything is included in this channel, so you would not have to pay a premium fees to learn all of these things. Right, so let's just jump right into the stuff. The first thing is we are looking at SPY on the, let's see, what is this, on the 1 minute chart. Let's look at the SPY on the 1 minute chart. Okay, 2 minute, and this is the 15 minute. Okay, let's look at the SPY on the 1 minute chart. And the first thing you want to do every single morning is you want to draw out your support and resistance level past 8 o'clock, because before 8 o'clock there's a lot of choppiness, and you don't really have a clear idea what the market is going to be doing. So you want to draw out your levels first. So the first thing I'm going to do right now is I'm going to draw my support and resistance levels on the 1 minute chart. So it looks like the price bounced here, right? The price bounced here. That's a good level. And the rejection point looks like this is a good rejection point. This is a good rejection. I'm keeping a very simple rejection point. This is support, resistance. There's a little bit of support here, resistance, and I'm gonna go ahead and draw one right over here. Okay, it's also resistance. So going into today, this would be my pre-market lines, and then this line is going to be the pre-market pre-market high. Okay, now we can, this is on the 1 minute chart. Now you come back here a day before, because look what the chart is doing. The chart opened right over here, and you don't know what it's going to do. You can play the bounce, but you don't know in the moment if it's going to hold the support or not. All right, so the first thing is, what was this line last? Right, let's look at this. This line was a resistance line that broke up, correct, and it came back down, and probably creating a new support here. So this is a nice support, this is a nice support. All right, so low break and retest is happening over here. So this is what you can probably play going on the upside. That's something to think about, right? But we'll dive into it a little bit later. but I just want to draw some of the levels on the higher frame, because look, you want to see what your cause and put scenarios would be. If the chart is gonna go down, it closed below here, you can go into puts, get out on this line, because that's the next support, you know. Over here is not a lot of room, but between this line and this line, I see there's a quite a bit of room. So if it closes here, right, if it closes here, you can go into puts all up until the next support line. All right, so that's just something that you can do. That's a small trick, and that's why on the 1 minute chart it gets really busy. Remember, you have to trade very, very fast on the 1 minute chart. Okay, so that is on the 1 minute chart. All right, and then now this is going up and you need data. You don't know what's gonna happen here. You don't know what's gonna happen here. But by the way, I just want to tell you guys, look how support was a close below this candle, retested puts, and then it went over here and then bounced right back up. Close below here, it went over here, right? So lines do work, it's not like the lines do not work. So they are working. Now when it starts to go up, you don't know what the next resistance is, what the next support is, and how would you want to be able to identify what the next support and resistance are. So you go on the day before and you start drawing the same exact thing you did. You do the same exact thing. So it looks like, I'm just gonna go ahead and start drawing these out. Okay, it looks like and these lines you're gonna draw during the day, right? So it looks like there was a resistance here. Okay, just want to move this guy up. Looks like there was resistance here. Okay, and there was a nice support here. Okay, there was a support here, there was a support here, support, resistance. All right, looks like if you really want to, you can say another support right here. By this pullback, break, retest, pullback, again another support right over here. Now I am really just making this another support right here. It came back down, up. Okay, I want to see a resistance. Looks like this line is a resistance, because price push up, came back down, price push up, came back down. It's supported here, again rejection, support, didn't like it, go back down. A lot of choppiness. I do want to say I am going to draw one more line right over here, and the reason why is this is a resistance turned into a support right here, close above this, all the way on the upside. All right, and here you go. I'm going to draw one more line here, because this is resistance, these two lines, right? And then it's going up. All right, going up. Looks like a double top right here, resistance, don't like that. Okay, maybe this is also resistance. You can probably say that over here is a support. Okay, or here's a support, resistance. Okay, good. All right, then the chart stays kinda in its zone. This looks overwhelming. Okay, this looks like insanity, crazy, but let's try to zoom in and see what we're looking for, and let's try to zoom in to see what is the game plan for this current roll. Like, what are we trying to achieve here? Okay, so let's just keep that in mind. I missed one right here, support right here. Okay, there's nothing going on in between here. All right, so you have all these lines. super busy. You go in, the market opens. You go in and the market opens, and you're trying to see, okay, what is going to be the price action? How do I read this chart, and how do I? So every line is either a support or a resistance. Every single line that is going on the upside, it can turn into resistance, and every single line is either you go in or you take your profit. Okay, so keep that in mind. Every single line could be either you go in or you take your profit, right? So the market opens, and we're gonna tell this like a story. Okay, the market opens, close below this. I don't want to go in puts right now because the next line is right here. If I close below this, I would have gone in puts because this is a long range. This is a big range, So this drops, and you see start going up here. I would go into calls right here because my next box is over here. So that's 476, 467.32, and then you have 468.11. That's a big box, but I would get out right here. Okay, I would get out from calls right here because guess what? This is a resistance level. If you want to play again, by this time you have some data. That means this zone is a resistance zone, because look, this zone is a resistance zone. Okay, because the candle got rejected here, didn't like it. All right, maybe a pre-market high too. This is a pre-market high. Yes, sorry, pre-market high. That's right there. So you close above this, you go in calls, take profit, take profit, take profit. Okay, it came back down here. You could go into puts right here. You could go into puts right here, and this would be your take profit. You can go into calls right here. You could go into calls right here. If this candle closed below this, you would go into puts again, and this would be your take profit. So that's how it is. Over here, you're not going to trade because these two candles are very, very close to each other, right? A close below this, your take profit is going to be, well, what's your next candle? In this moment, the high of day is your take profit. So I'm just going to go ahead and draw the high of day line. That's the high of day line, right? But when you see a close above this, 468.66, you can go into calls. This is your take profit. This is your take profit. Okay, I wouldn't go and trade here. I wouldn't go and trade here. I would not go and trade here. I would not go and trade here. Okay, that is what I plan on doing starting Monday. Okay, every single line is going to be a support and resistance lines, and we're going to try to see how these lines play out and how these lines are effective. Okay, now this is just one of my strategies. This is going to be between 9:30 and 10 o'clock. Jab moves. I just want 2% under there on my think and swim, and I want to see if I can be consistent enough to make that money all of the year as the year would progress. Okay, again, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not sure how well this is going to work. I'm not sure overall how we do on this, but I'm hopeful. All right, that's on the 1 minute chart. I will probably create a video of my box strategy on the 2 and the 15-minute chart, and I will post that sometime next week. But this is my 1 minute strategy going into scalps. This is how you would scalp. This is a scalp strategy. Focus on scalping, and you would go in and get out. That's what the laser focus of the strategy is going to be. Okay, that's all I have for you guys today. Have a great day. Have a great week. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.